What is good, girls and boys and girls? Today, I'm gonna help you all out. Today we're gonna talk about basically what to expect if you get a new edge, or if you're planning on copying a new edge or whatever it is, and you plan on bodying it or just going to a certain lower than normal standards. I'm gonna tell you what to expect. You feel me? Because I've been through it all, through every single thing, trials and tribulations with this car, and I know everything there is basically to know about when you're getting low on these cars. What do you need? And I'm gonna help you guys with the rear a little bit. I'm gonna tell you what I use to get my rear a little bit lower. A lot of it is just cutting and sacrificing, like I tell you guys all the time, but there is like one thing I did use to get a little bit lower, so I'm gonna tell you guys what it is, and maybe I can show it on the screen if I can find it. If not, then I apologize. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. I'm gonna stop while yapping and talking. So rule number one, what you're gonna expect or what you're gonna need to know when you are lowering your new edge is what everybody struggles with, bro. Every single person. When you lower it, you feel me, you're going crazy, blah blah blah, going down the road. Then you get lower, you're like, all right, I'm gonna get a little bit lower. Then when you turn, you hear something, and then you turn the other way and you hear something, and then you're like, bro, what is rubbing? And then what is it? We all know your harness. Good job. So class in session, you guys take notes right here. Your harness on the driver inner fender is going to give you hell if you don't do something about it. So 2 choices, 3 choices, whatever you want to do. Your first choice is you can take the harness and reroute it through the firewall and do a lot of crazy stuff, or through your fenders, however you want to do it. You feel me? There's a lot of ways to extend them and do however you want to do it. Or the easy way that most people are going to take, obviously, is just zip tie. Zip tie is super tight. Everybody asks with mine, what do I do with it? You know, as far as when I turn, as low as I am, how do I still not hit my harness and stuff like that? A lot of it, bro, I zip tied it up super tight. I wiggled it and wiggled it and wiggled it, and then the zip tie would get looser, and then I tightened it even tighter, and then I wiggled it and wiggled it and wiggled it, got looser, I zip tied it even tighter, and so on and so forth until it got super super tight, to the point where when I turned left and right, I didn't feel it on anything. You feel me? But before I did that, I did rub some wires, and it was not pretty. So that said, I'm gonna tell you guys every single thing I know and what you should expect when you are copying new edge. So that's rule number one. That's the major thing. Depending if, like I said, it just depends how low you're getting. Like, what are you trying to do? How awkward you're trying to get? Obviously, something about these Mustang fenders, man, they're a dog. Like, no fenders I had was ever this hard to roll. These fenders literally give me hell every single time I roll them. Like, they're so stiff and just hardcore, bro. I don't know, they're just hard to roll for me. So if you are, I don't know if it's just me who goes through that, or if it's, I don't know, but that is something that was a kind of a task for me, and it's still a task for me. Like, I'm still going through struggles when I'm trying to work on fitment and things like that. It's just the fenders are just too hard, so it's hard to roll them. So if you guys are looking to get new edge and lower it and put wide wheels and all that crazy stuff, get a fender roller. If not, then just get somebody who's pretty good at fenders to roll it, because you're going to be working on those fenders for a very, very long time, and you ain't trying to be doing all that. You want to get the fenders rolled, you want to get the wheels fitted, and you trying to go mob, you feel me? And right now, I still struggle with that. Like, I'm stuck because my fenders are rubbing on my wheels. So but there's somebody coming to handle all that, so just make it easy, bro. I've been through 4 sets of fenders. I'm letting you know, bro, just make it easy. Get somebody who's good at it, or get a fender roller and just roll it right the first way and be done with it, because those fenders are just too dang hard to fight with, you feel me? So that's number 2. Number 3, you guys already know, a lot of people, if not everybody, already knows the rear end, you're not going to get it where you want to get it to, man. Let's just keep it 100. You're not going to get it. You like, in your mind, you think that you're about to get it to, like, you feel me, lip to fender in the rear, lip to fender in the front. You're about to just go ape with it, you feel me? And it's not going to be like that. You're going to be disappointed. It's going to be a lot of nights for you scratching your head and being like, why did I do this? What did I sign up for, you feel me? Because this chassis is a beautiful chassis, but it is one of the hardest chassis to get to where you want to get to, you feel me? Like, it's just hard to get low. And it fights so much, man. Like, that's one thing I'll say about the chassis. It just fights so much. So just be ready to be dedicated and committed to it, and spend a lot of money. It's just what it is, man. Spend a lot of money to get it where you want. You can get it low and get it pretty okay with a decent amount of money, but if you want good ride quality, super low, so on and so forth, you're gonna spend money, man. That's just the bottom line, you feel me? So with this, like I said, the rear is super, super hard to get to where you want it to be, but some things that you can do, obviously, is if you're willing to sacrifice to get that low, I'm gonna tell you what you can do. You're gonna cut a hole where the diff can go through your trunk. You feel me? Because right now the diff's hitting, so you're not getting any lower. Like anytime you feel like you're bottoming out, you're either bottom out on your struts or your shocks, whatever you're gonna call them, and then B, it's either you're hitting your diff. So if you know you're lower and your shocks aren't bottoming out, then you're just hitting your diff on the trunk. So you gotta cut a piece out so your diff can go through, and you feel me, it can have some breathing room and it can, you know, do what it has to do. Then immediately you'll see your drop go a little bit lower, and that'll get you to where you need to be at as far as a little bit lower. And then what I do, my secret sauce, not really a secret sauce, but what I use were drop brackets. You feel me? There's like these little brackets. I'll try to find them, like I said, put them on the screen so I can help you guys at least get a little bit lower without having to cut too much or do too much of like custom rewelding and things like that. You feel me? The drop brackets, you put it on the coilover. I'm running a true coilover actually. Yeah, so I don't know how if it would work with a individual. I'll have to check that out. But if you are running true coilovers, you put it on the bottom of the coilover where the bolt goes through, and then it gives you like an extra, like there's like holes where you can like slip a bolt, like slip a nut in, you feel me? So you'll slip it in or slip a bolt in. You'll put it in wherever you want to be at, and then like it'll put you lower, put it there, put you lower, put it there, so on and so forth, you feel me? And that got me okay low. Like it was noticeable, because on this you're gonna see like millimeters of low. You're not gonna see like, you feel me, night and day when you, no, it's gonna be millimeters and millimeters. You're gonna do a lot of work for a little bit of low. So just be prepared for that. But those drop shocks, like I said, those drop brackets, like I said, I'll try to find them and show you guys. I'll put it on the screen somewhere and show you the prices and stuff like that. There's like a couple sets you can get, but they got me pretty low. And I don't know, I think if you guys are trying to get lower in the rear, I think that really help, you feel me? And like I said, I'm just giving you all the knowledge that I know, try to help you guys out, because I've been through it all, you feel me? So we'll see how much those cost. I'll look them up, put them on the screen. If you guys want to take that route, take it. Like I said, you won't be disappointed. I don't know how they run, like I said, with the individuals, but with the true coilovers, I just hooked it to the coil, bolted it down, and just went lower. So I don't know. I'll let y'all know. I'll do some research and see. But yeah, the next thing is the two, I don't know what they're called, man. They're like the bars on the side. They're called like, they're under the car. It's like, wait, it's like kind of like, keeps the rigidity of the car, you feel me? Let's just put it like that. Like it's the two weight bars under the car, like on each side. You'll see them. I don't know what they're called, like the exact name for them, but like the two heavy ass bars that just go under the car, you feel me? You can like adjust, you can take them off and put like aftermarket ones on and stuff like that. But these, depending, like I said, how low you're going, these are gonna stop you too, you feel me? This is gonna be like a different level, like once you get pretty low, but once you get past the rear and all that, so on and so forth stuff, this is gonna stop you too. Like you're gonna be dragging on those bars, you feel me? And they're gonna just eat the pavement. You're gonna be shooting sparks, which is pretty cool. I liked it actually, but everybody's gonna be looking at you like, bro, your car's about to blow up. Are you okay? Is everything fine? So just be prepared. Mine now are cut off, so there's nothing under there now, bro. I'm just freeballing it, you feel me? But just be prepared if you want to do that, or you can just let them grind away. But they are like solid steel, like a lot of steel, so it's gonna be pretty hard to grind it away. I mean, I tried it personally and it was just too long. So that's another thing. Just be prepared to grind it or cut them or whatever you want to do with that, and I think you'll be good on that end. And then obviously your oil pan and your K member. So I run a full tubular K member, so it's like, you know, there's like a, if you're not running a K member, like a tubular K member, and you're just running like the normal thing on your front end, there's gonna be like a my mind's not even working tonight. Like some kind of guard. You feel me? There's like a guard up under your arms. You feel me? Like up under your LCAs and all that other stuff. So, that's gonna drag and scrape a lot. It's gonna make it sound like you're just doing so much damage to your car. You feel me? So that always played with my mind. But now that I go back and think of it, I'm like, dang, like that was actually protecting my oil pan, because now once you run tubular, you're just running full tubes and your oil pan is super exposed. You feel me? So that's a downfall. If you are to run that, you could run. I honestly would probably leave the stock K member and just run and just lower it on that. Like you're gonna hear a lot of noises, but it's gonna protect your oil pan and stuff a lot. You feel me? So that's one thing I regret doing, because now I have to run a skid plate under my oil pan, because my oil pan is super exposed and it's super low to the ground. So when everybody asks me how much clearance I got, how do I get so low, that much clearance, I don't have a lot of clearance, bro. I don't. I just like send it the way it is. It hits the oil pan. I try to dodge as much as possible, And yeah, man, I'm just going about my day. So, but I am gonna run a skid plate just so I can save my oil pan a bit more and not have to keep changing them, for me, because that's whack. Yeah, and then I'm trying to make this video pretty quick because I don't want you guys to be like sitting here prolonging this stuff. And then I don't know, like there's really not a lot of things, but there are key things. There are like a lot of key major things that are gonna stop you and give you a headache. So the rear, you're gonna have to really work with that. There's gonna be like some lines, like your fuel lines and stuff like that, are gonna stop you from getting lower. Like there's like a piece of like a rubber grommet that's like in between your diff and the frame that's gonna stop you, and it's gonna like, it's just a lot of things that you're gonna figure out once you actually cut open the guts and you see like what you're working with. You feel me? So this is what it is, but you'll figure it out. But like I said, I'm gonna try to show you guys the drop brackets because I think you guys will be happy if you run the drop brackets, and you'll see a little bit more low on those. And yeah, man, just make sure you got good shocks and they're not bottoming out, because some shocks are too long, so they're gonna bottom out before you get to where you need to be at. So just make sure that you have good shocks. They're kind of short. If you're on a lip defender, obviously just remember stiff spring grates, or spring grates that you're comfortable with. Make sure you're not hitting your lips, and so on and so forth. Blase, blase. And it's pretty straightforward, man. The coilovers are easy to take on and off. It takes like 30 minutes. Super simple. 3 nuts up top, and then just the one, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the one or 2 bolts down low, just shoot them out, the big bolts. And then in the back, same thing, the 3 up top, and then the one at the bottom, take it out. Super simple. It's really nothing like rocket science-esque. You feel me? It's really easy. So yeah, man. And then let me tell y'all, so everybody's been wanting this, the headlight delete. I'm gonna actually make these. This is actually my personal one. I took it off because I was putting new fenders on and stuff like that, so I took it off. But I'm gonna start selling these to you guys. I'm gonna do driver or passenger side, since a lot of you guys say you want it on the other side, which is fine. I did it on this side for other reasons, because I tried to get like a different, airflow. Like I would try to get a better airflow in my mind. I had it like drawn up that I was gonna get a really good like hit from air. It was just a weird thing, you feel me? But I would do it on the other side too, you feel me, on the other headlight where the actual intake comes in. And yeah, man, so I'm gonna start selling them. I don't know the price yet, man. Y'all tell me what price I think I should sell these deletes for, bro. But everything's super like OEM still, you feel me? You still got your little brackets right here. You literally just slide it in, and it works as a normal headlight. So it's nothing too complicated, too intricate, where you have to really like go crazy and try to just bolt it, like do crazy stuff to it, man. It's pretty self-explanatory. I gutted it and did a little bit of my own thing to it, and I'm just gonna kind of like reciprocate it and try to make you guys the same one on each side, on either side you want, or if you want to, or however you want to do it, you feel me? And I'm going to put them out and let y'all just get them, you feel me? Because this is like, I don't know, this is like my personal style, and it'll be dope to see you guys like rocking it and going crazy with it too, you feel me? I don't know. That's how I feel. Like, I don't hold anything in. I don't want to just keep this to myself. I want everybody to just be mobbing and look cool as hell too. So that's what it is. But that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I just want to be super quick. I'm gonna try to put everything I talked about and somewhere on the screen to show you guys, you feel me, and the prices if I do find it or whatever it is, you feel me, and just show y'all what's up, you feel me. But just want to let y'all know a little bit of what to expect when you are getting a new edge, or if you are trying to lower it, you feel me, if you want to get yourself into that, if you want to run into the harnesses, if you want to do the rear end, if you want to cut stuff, so on and so forth. Like I said, it just depends on how low you're trying to get, and just what your end goal is. So that being said, I love y'all. I'm gonna post another video. I'm gonna try to post 2 videos this week. Post another video probably like Wednesday or something like that. I don't know, one of these days. But yeah, with that being said, man, I love y'all so much. I'll see you on the next video. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notice so y'all see every time I drop a banger. Y'all know what time it is. But I love y'all. Y'all be good. Again, peace.